Hello, it's me again, Venus from Heart's Desire by Venus, and I am here to share my design team project for Line Dot Arrow. This is my finished project. I've done a few videos over the last couple of weeks of items that are in this album, or journal, I should say, but I'm here to show you the finished product. I can't quite get it all in screen because it's a big boy. This book measures about 10 by 6.5 with a 2-inch spine. It's a soft cover journal. I did stitch on this linen, and I used the cover I made out of a craft envelope that I had sent, a packing envelope. Instead of the plastic bubble ones, this was a craft one, which I thought was kind of cool. So I made it into this journal. You can see it's a round cover here. On the back, I put Cherish. I have to mind my hands. I literally was fighting with my ink just a few minutes ago. I wrote on, put Cherish on here, and it's a butterfly. It's all stitched around. 2 signatures. Add a little patches on the front, some lace. This journal. Oh, I wish I could get this in frame a little bit better. There. Okay. This book plate here with journal in there. Some music paper that's been dyed on the back. I've got this little dangle here with a little rock on here. And this image, this is from her kit. So I used her Dot Line Arrows kit, Vintage Pink Birds and Roses. I also used her ephemera packet, set number 3, Vintage Ephemera, in here as well. So that's on here. It's been layered on top of some embossed paper there that I aged. And there's a little hideaway pocket here, which I just put a little envelope in with some coffee dyed paper, which has got a postcard printed onto it. I slid that in there. And that just slides back into the pocket. So opening it up here, it is a pretty thick book for only two signatures, but that's all right. So I added a little paperclip tag here. This is a book page pocket that I made. I layered it up with some fabric and some words here, some lace trim. I did add a Velcro closure there, and inside is a couple of the journaling cards, and I stamped on the stenciled on the back. Those are from her kit as well. There's some room in there more for whoever purchases. There is more room in the pockets. This will be listed on my Etsy site probably tomorrow, but I did want to give you a sneak peek here. So this is one of the pages from my videos that I did. It's the embossed background paper. This is one of her pages from her digital kit. I basically fussy cutted it out, layered it up with some cheesecloth in here, and layered and stitched it on top of some paper that I had painted. So like I said, there's 2 signatures, and there's a 5-hole pamphlet stitch in each signature. On the first page, I layered did some collaging here with the little tabs, and they're stitched in, and some music paper, some lace trims, some buttons. On this page here, I did some stitching with some coffee dyed paper. This has got to be one of my favorite little features on here. It's this little pop-up there. It's some music paper, some coffee dyed paper. I just did some words and some lace trims on there. I was actually sending a present off to my niece for Easter, and this was what was on her Easter presents, a little pop-up tag here. So I just covered them up with some my scraps left over, and then put it on the page. I thought it was pretty cute. There's lots of music paper in here, coffee dyed papers with lots of stitching. I did some fabric tabs, lace tabs here over some old pieces of sewing patterns that I didn't use anymore. I made a pocket out of one of her ephemera cards here. This is a cereal bag tag pocket. The video for this will be listed tonight as well on my YouTube channel. And there's some, basically I just layered up some pieces of paper and some trim, put a fabric and lace tab on the side. These are actually tags from her kit, and I just aged and stenciled on the back side. On the back side of this pocket, there's a second one, and it's just a piece of ephemera from her kit. Slide that in the pocket. I did stitch a butterfly tab on here. There's lots of stenciling in here as well. Just some coffee dyed paper. Then I printed some digital prints off on it. This is some avocado dyed paper. Got a little ratty, but I love it. So I added that in here out of my stash. Some more coffee dyed paper, and then I print digitals on them. So you can see that's the back side of the coffee paper. More of those pages there. I added some craft paper in here. I tried to do a lot of tabs in here, fabric tabs. Slide that down. And this is the middle of the signature, and on the strings there I just added some butterflies just for the fun of it in the middle. Some more coffee dyed and more craft paper, some more music paper. I did try and leave it open a bit so you could add your own stuff. Another fussy cut butterfly. I do believe the butterflies are from Tracy Fox's digital prints, but I will link everything that I used down below on here. Again, that's the back side of that avocado dyed paper. Here is another one of those pages from the kit, and I just fussy cut it out and put it on top of another piece of paper there. Some more craft paper, some more tabs on there. This is just a pocket that I attached here. It's some old sewing patterns that I collaged on top of some book paper with a flip up. There's a pocket here, a couple of tags from her kit. Just cut them out, put them in there, and then the back pocket here pulls out, and it's some journal cards from the kit. Slide that in there. I just thought it was cute and attached it to the page. Some more spots for journaling here, some more music paper, some more coffee dyed lace on here. And this is the last page of the first signature. This is one of those flip out tags that I did in my YouTube video. Added that in there, and there's some stitching around. Because on the back side here, this is that acetate window that I did include in one of my YouTube videos. And I just put a few tags here. I left them pretty flat so that they would slide in and out of the acetate window. There you go. So this is the second signature. Again, this is one of those pages where I did the embossed peekaboo window in there, the background. Added some lace and trim there. There's lots of fabric bits in here. I did a little dangle here with a seashell, some music, and some lace. On the back side here, I added a little fabric swatch book. It's actually embossed and stitched in here. Just some vintage trims, some, oops, a little string there, some linen, some burlap, some old linen, some more coffee dyed paper, and I just put that in there. You can snip it out and add it to the book or just look through it. There's a paper clip with another one of those cereal box pockets with a few more tags. Sorry, a few more tags from her kit. Slide those in there. And again, I did add a second pocket on the back. There's a few words and some fabric. there. And this is one of the ephemera cards from her kit. Slip that in there. Just clipped it to the side. This craft paper here, you can kind of see it. I did emboss it and then inked it up a little bit just to give it a little bit of something different. More journaling pages. Again, this is another one of those cereal box pockets. I put some ephemera inside. I just added some words here and some mushrooms, a little lace and fabric on the side here. And again, I double-sided this pocket as well, so there's some more tags from her kit here, stenciled on the back, and these are made out of the cereal boxes and some sheet music. This is an envelope that I embossed. I ran it through my Sidekick, and I embossed it and distressed it, and I attached it onto the page here. I only did a little bit of it so that there's a tuck spot here so that you could put a tag. There's still some room in there. You could put something else in there as you want, if you wanted. And on this part of the envelope, I left it open so that you could put things in here. So this is just a coffee-dyed envelope I printed on coffee-dyed paper. It's a little journal card in here that I added in it with a faux wax seal on there. I do believe this envelope and the wax seal is from JenofEve Designs. Again, I will add links down below. These are ephemera cards, just a little trifold. These are from her French ephemera set 3 and the blue one. I liked the assortment of colors in her ephemera cards. I thought they were kind of nice. Added some different colors in here. Let's slide us back in a frame. So this is, again, another one of the ephemera cards from the kit here. And I just, some coffee-dyed paper that I printed a digital onto and clipped on. So this paper clip on the other side of it, pull it off here. There's the paper clip. I just printed some coffee-dyed paper, a little piece of the ephemera on that, and mounted it onto some paper and attached the paper clip in there. So add that onto there. Again, this is the middle signature, middle of the second signature, and I added a few little butterflies on there. This is a one of those window mailers that you get. This is actually one of my paste up paycheck envelopes with the little glassine window in there. So I just cut that envelope open and I added some bits of fabric, some little pieces of scrap paper, a mushroom, and some music paper. And I stitched all around it. And then what I did is I put a little journal tag inside here with a tab. This is, again, some more of that sewing pattern paper that I collaged and inked and painted on. So that's in the pocket. And then I stitched this to my page and made it a belly band. Here, put that back in, and again I just put in some of the journaling cards from her kit. This is just a little piece of coffee dyed note paper put in here, and this is another one of those journal cards from her kit. Oops, slide those in there. Lots of spaces here for journaling. This is an embossed pocket here. I added a little bit of lace and buttons and trim on coffee-dyed paper. This is a little paper swatch book here. I just put in a few pieces of coffee-dyed paper, some sheet music, slid that in there. And another one of those glassine tag bags. Pocket and tag on one side. This one's got some lace and a little wooden chip on this back here. And again, another tag for journaling or whatnot. So I slid that in there. Some more of that craft paper that I embossed, and I put a tab on there. This is, again, one of those pages of old 12 by 12 paper that I didn't like anymore, so I just painted over it and I stenciled on there, added some stitching, and I made this paper clip that I put on there with just some satin, some muslin, and some lace, and I just stitched it on. This is a pocket that I made out of some more of that old sewing pattern paper that was collaged on, and it's a little ratty. I layered it all up though. I left the little ratty holes in there because I thought it was so cute. Added some trim and some lace in there, and I made it into a pocket. Some more of her ephemera cards here. This one's printed on coffee dyed paper. I basically just slid that in there, and then I clipped that to the page with that fabric covered paper clip. Ooh. This is the back of the journal. You can see it's pretty chunky. This is that tri-tag flip out that I did make a YouTube video of. So you can see it flips out this way. Close it up, it flips out this way. A spot to put a photo here. And this is a pocket. Oh, I should put something in there. That is a pocket that I made out of one of her journal pages. You can see here. Oh, there we go. So it's a pocket there that you can just add something to. And then this flips out all this way. And I added some music in here, some lace, some trim, some buttons and that. And then on the back of the book, I made this paper clip with a little bit of lace and a butterfly. I made it out of a pocket, out of some book paper here, and added some words and some little bits that I had stitched all around. Another Velcro closure. And again, some more ephemera cards from her kit. Little RSVP paper there. And then we are at the back. And again, there's the back there with the butterfly. Anyways, so that is the whole journal. It turned out a little fatter than I was thinking, but I'm really enjoying it, and I will list this on my Etsy store probably today or tomorrow morning. Anyways, thank you for taking a peek. I really enjoyed doing my design team project. Don't forget, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. I have all the other videos of the parts that I made in this book on my YouTube channel, and I will add the link below, as well as my Etsy store, and as well as a line dot arrow, her kits I will put down below as well, so that you can purchase these and make your own great creations. Thanks for checking me out. Have a great night.